Hey fam, welcome back. Welcome back. Now what you see in front of me right now is just some peppers that I had just sitting in my fridge, and usually I chop them up, put them in the freezer. I haven't plugged up my dehydrator in a very long time. Winter is approaching and I love to do these things like when the weather breaks, when it's getting cold outside, and I don't mind, just plugging some stuff up. I really just don't mind. But it feels more so like a winter thing. Though you should be doing this stuff year round if you can, But me, it's more so of a winter thing. So we're just going to leave that right there. So you guys, if you're new here, please go ahead and consider subscribing. If you've been here before, I want to thank you for coming back. What you see in front of me here is just some sweet peppers. So these are green, yellow, orange, and red. And then I have some circular ones here. A green one got in there. I had these kids help me, and they cut this stuff up. When you preparing your stuff and you are doing like your food storage thing, getting everything in containers and Milo bags, it does become overwhelming. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It becomes overwhelming, especially if you're doing it by yourself. And it makes you want to just sit there and be like, oh, not today, I do it tomorrow. And it prolong and a bunch of stuff goes to waste. So I had the kids cut up this celery. My oldest son, he struggled with cutting up these peppers. Guess it was just a little bit too much for him. With the peppers, you guys know you can save your seeds. You can go ahead and get them seeds up out of there. Set them on a napkin, wash them off, set them on a napkin. And save your seeds, make sure they dried out. Whatever it is that you have to do to make sure that you're going to have, see, this is why I didn't want to show myself, because the front camera does not have a flash. It's only the, the back side. What was I saying? Yes, to make sure that you can preserve your food. No need for food to go to waste. A food dehydrator is nothing but like, I think I paid like $40 for this one. If you go on Amazon, type in food dehydrator, look at those reviews though. Don't play yourself and don't look at them reviews and buy any old thing. But I paid about $40 for this. Most of the time Amazon do have a clip on things, and boom, you're saving yourself money. So what I'm going to do this weekend, I'm going to focus on preserving some of my food, getting some of this stuff away, because I have stuff just laying around my kitchen. I have bags of rice. I have flour. I have sugar. I just have a bunch of stuff just laying around. And I kept saying, yeah, I'm going to do it this weekend. I'm going to do it this weekend. I'm going to do it this weekend. Y'all, it just never got done. So this weekend, I'm going to do it. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I dehydrate my things, y'all. Really simple. Really, really simple. So I had these cut up about 2 days ago. Anthony, when you cut this celery up? Yesterday? Oh, he thinks so. So this was actually cut up yesterday, and I was supposed to put this in a food dehydrator last night, but I fell asleep. Yeah, I was knocked out, y'all. So what I did was I put it in a strainer because I don't like all that excess water up there. I want the stuff to not have all that moisture in there, because then what I find happening is it takes much more longer to dehydrate, and I find myself keep turning the thing on. So that's why I have these peppers laid out on a napkin to get all that extra moisture off. I was patting it before I started recording. Same thing with this, on a napkin, on a plate. So we're gonna set this up, and I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. Very simple. I just have these little tray liners that I had cut out. I didn't do a good job on cutting them out, but I did. It's there. Right. So this come with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers of trays. So we're gonna get this set up. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna start with my celery today. And the thing about celery, it says it takes up to 4 to 8 hours to dehydrate. So when it becomes dry and brittle, that's how you know that the celery is done dehydrating. It says 4 to 8 hours, but honestly, I dehydrated celery before, and it takes way more than 4 hours to dehydrate. So I'm going to start with the trays at the bottom, because if I do have space left, this is regular parchment paper here. If I do have space left, what I'm going to do is start lining up some of them peppers. When you're putting it up here on this tray, just hold it like that. When you're putting it up here on this tray, just make sure that you don't overpile it, because what's going to happen is you're going to find yourself going in there, moving it around, because it's too much, you know, and it's not going to dehydrate correctly. So all you got to do is put some up there. Like I said, get yourself a food dehydrator. That's about the easiest thing you can do to save yourself money and preserve your food. Ain't no point in stockpiling your food if it's going to go bad, right? What's the purpose? This one's a little too big. Like I said, it's very cost effective. Almost anybody could put it in their budget, even if you're going to save about $20 this month if you're on a fixed income, and then $20 next month. You know, just do it. You know, ain't nothing to hold back. Don't hold back. It's simple. So I'm gonna go ahead and assemble this. We have a lot of celery though. So I might wind up using all 5 trays. I don't know. This one's too big. Try to get it as even as possible, but like I said, I did have you know, the kids cut this up. That's one thing. The only thing that keep me from dehydrating so much is cutting up the stuff, because I don't be feeling like it. That's the main thing. I don't be feeling like it. It be taking a lot. I don't be wanting to be sitting there cutting stuff up. I do have one of them food board things that you can do that, but I'd rather be doing something else. So I think that this is good. I don't, like I said, don't overdo it. Because what's going to happen is they would shrink though. And if you don't put one of these things and you got, let me show y'all one. If you wind up getting one of these dehydrators like I got, if you guys can see, once it starts to dehydrate, it will start to fall through these cracks. And then you find yourself trying to get all the way down to the bottom and have to scoop all that stuff up. Like I said, I just cut this any old way, long as it is on the tray, then I'm good. It's actually a little bit more space in these corners. So halfway through, well, I'm going to take you guys with me halfway through. I'm going to show you guys. But halfway through, you might want to go in, check it out, see if it's drying correctly. If you find yourself have to do this a little bit to kind of, you know, rotate it a little bit, then you just going to want to ahead and do that. We're going to go with our second tray. Like I said, ain't nothing to it but to do it. I know y'all know that saying, right? That's what anything in life. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Right now, Anthony? Like you're already. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. He's trying to give a hard time with that already. Only 2. Well, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Right.
Hi guys, I'm just holding the camera.
Yeah, he's just holding the camera.
I was supposed to have time to watch TV.
I mean, you've been watching TV since I've been going. What you talking about? It's like 12 o'clock now. So how many hours has that been?
2.
Oh, okay.
Didn't even realize.
Yeah, when you're sitting there watching TV, you don't realize it. So I'm going to get this stuff layered up, and then I will be back to show you guys the finishing touch before I start. All right, so all of that celery actually lined up 4 trays here. I'm going to go with these circular peppers to fill up this last tray. They're a little thick, so they might take a little bit longer to dehydrate, but that's fine. With the rest of the peppers, what I'm going to do is, remember, this stuff will shrink, y'all, but y'all will see at the end. With the rest of these peppers here, I'm going to cut up some onions to go with this as well. I think about 2 onions. Because once all of this come out, I would rather my tray be full. But if not, that's okay. I can just fill up maybe 2 trays. So I'm going to cut up 2 onions as well to go with them peppers and stuff. So we're going to line this up. And then what's going to happen is the temperature needs to be set on 125 degrees. For 4 to 8 hours, it says. I'm going to start from the 8 hours. And I'm going to check it, halfway through. And see what's going on. See how it's doing up in here. So that's all I have for this one. So I'm going to just try to spread it apart. Just so, enough air can get through. And it'll dehydrate much better. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys dehydrate. So this is like a great starter, like if you doing any type of food storage, food preparations. And it turns to shelf stable, guys. But this is like a great beginner's prep. Get yourself a food dehydrator. People be talking about freeze drying, but I ain't got freeze dryer money. Them things like $3,000 for a freeze dryer. I'll stick to dehydrating. I think it'll be more cost effective for me to buy the, the little fruits and food and stuff that's already freeze dried. I can't afford no daggone freeze dryer. I know they have payment plans and stuff like that. And that's another thing. Where you want to put that thing at? Them things big. This doesn't stay on my counter. I take it and then I put it away when I'm done with it. So we're gonna go ahead and put the top up here. A very cute little thing too. I like the look of it. Look nice. It fits in with my little Keurig or my little air fryer there. Nice. So we're gonna press this power button. We're gonna set it. I'm gonna start with 8 hours. Hey, stop playing with me. 9, 8. All right. And then for the temperature, I said 125, right, y'all? Let me try to get to it. It's always playing games, and I can never get it right to where it needs to go. So it's only letting me go from 122 to 131. So let's go on let's put it on 131. That's all right, because it is 5 trays. We press start. Y'all can hear it already starting. I'll bring y'all back when I'm halfway through checking it. That'll be, what time is it? It's 1. Wow, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll be back like around 5 o'clock to check it. And then we'll see. So make sure you guys stay tuned. So we have our peppers. Everything else is our celery. Looking real good. All right. So as you guys can see, we only have 2 hours left. And yeah, being that these are bigger chunks, like I did explain, they're going to need more time for real, for real. So as you guys can see, yeah, they're not hard. They're still pretty soft. You can see that. Even with the celery. They haven't shrunken all the way, not all of the pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and just put 4 more hours up here. Dehydrating needs a lot of patience, okay? I'm going to put 4 hours up here. And then, yeah, I know, but it shuts off by itself. And then in the morning, when I come back down to check on it, we'll see what happens. So y'all stay tuned. All right, you guys, so it is the next morning. They look like they're about done, but you always got to go in there and feel it to see if it's brittle. You see that bottom one right there. I think that these dehydrate better on a regular parchment paper rather than this rubbery stuff here. So I'm going to not use these anymore and stick to the parchment paper. These are the dehydrator train. My words. These are the dehydrator tray liners. But I'm noticing, as you guys can see, if you look at the parchment paper, look how dry that is for the parchment paper ones versus the rubbery kind of stuff. It's a difference. So I don't think I'm going to use these. This is my last time using these, and I'm just going to stick with my parchment paper how I used to do. Yeah, but it's looking pretty good. Next time you guys see us, well, this is when I'll be jarring them up in these jars here. All right, so I just got back home from Walmart, guys, and looks like it's done. So I'm gonna go ahead. The only thing, I'm dropping it. It got cold up. Y'all see how tiny this is? This is not gonna fill up a jar, so I'm gonna go with the tiniest jar that I have. This one here. And then I just take it. This go great like in stews and soups and stuff like that. You just want to fill up that jar. All right.
Celery can get that small.
What's I said? Is that the celery? Yeah, that's the thing. When you dehydrate and stuff, it shrinks. So you better have triple the amount that you were expecting, because, yeah, we're gonna see.
What would happen if humans got dehydrated?
Yeah. I don't know about that. Just like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I'm about to have him do this while I go do something else. But there's a better way. Like, I can just flip this and pour it in there. Wait, just hold the camera.
Okay.
Two hands. Two hands. Just like that. I can try to get it all scooted this way first. Because if I flip it over while stuff is right here, it's gonna fall right in the middle. Which is fine, because then I could collect it at the bottom. But we ain't got time for that. And then simply pray for me. Oops. It happens. Oops, going through the middle anyway.
You want me to pick those up?
Wait a minute. I know you're curious to see what it feel like. But your hands can't be wet. Don't mind his breathing, y'all. He got crazy hypernasal.
This part is dry.
Yeah. So it's looking good so far.
I want to eat it.
If you want to try it out, try it out.
Yeah.
So as you guys can see, I'm almost halfway full. So what happens is some just creep down to the bottom. All you gotta do is take that last little tray off and collect what's at the bottom. That's pretty much it. So this is where the air comes from. That's where the air comes from, y'all.
Because it's so crunchy and plus it adds more taste.
Right, the Rising Crust pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Let me go ahead. I got this new sealer from Amazon, a portable sealer. I'm about to try that out, y'all. See what it's looking like. This is the little vacuum sealer kit that I had ordered from Amazon. It was on sale for like 20 bucks. So it came with the little attachment that you can put inside of the actual vacuum sealing machine. So it's nothing but the tube, the attachment, the tube, and then we have the actual. Oh, they came with extra lids. That is so great. It comes with the charger, extra lids, the sealer here. Oh, it's charged already, thank God. And the lids, the tops. So we're gonna try this out. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so I just put this thing, the lid on, put the top on that came with it. Press this power button here. I heard it actually pop already. It only got me halfway through. You don't want to overdo it. Stop it. I heard that suction. Let me try to get this off of here. It turns out this is one of the old lids, y'all. But it's a great seal. Y'all can see it's not pop, no bubble, no nothing. Totally up to you if you want to put an oxygen absorber in there as well. But that's it for the celery, y'all. So I cut up the kids, they cut up 2 packs of celery here. This should store away. Keep it in a dark, dry, cool place. And it should last a while. Just go in there, week after week or so. Make sure no moisture is getting in. Make sure that the seal is still good. I don't even have to put the ring up there. Make sure the seal is still good. And, just give it a shake here and there. Y'all hear that? That's pretty much it. Alright, guys. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video. Like I said, it's very important. This child had this phone, so It's very, don't mind my background, it's a mess. It's very important that you keep your food dehydrated, not dehydrated, stored correctly. Just because you don't want to stock up on a bunch of things and call yourself preserving things and then go bad. So it's important to try to keep as much as you can, and let little food as possible go to waste. So I'm so tired, y'all. I'm so tired. I just want to go lay down, but I got to do this other video from my other channel. I'm about to go do my Saturday news, comments, and reports. And then I'm going to take a little break, y'all. It's been nothing but storing away stuff so far this weekend. And that's okay. That is okay, because the past few weekends I've been slacking. I've been stocking up, but I have not been properly storing away my items. That's what I could say. So that's what I'm focusing on this week. Yeah. Let's see. I like that little vacuum sealer. It's great. Thumbnail. Yeah, so anyway, I just want to make sure I'm doing my part, right? That's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys are out there doing the same thing, stocking up, preparing, and stowing away your food. Yes, I do. If you like this video, please don't forget to press the like button. This channel is still trying to get it up and rolling, guys. I'm trying to get it up and rolling. I see more people are actually coming to the channel, but please don't forget to press the subscribe button. This way, you will become part of Shauna's mother-loving family. Yes, and when you press the bell, you'll be notified when I do upload, guys. That's pretty much it. Make sure you all out there doing what you gotta do. I said that already. I'm going to end this video right now because I got a lot to do, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all next video, though. Stay safe. Peace.